Shout out to Henry and Hamish and Kane. You know who these guys are? They are the members of Lunchtime Heroes. I went and saw their most recent gig. Henry and Hamish have started listening to our podcast.
Oh, nice.
And they were like, oh, we've been listening, doing all that. Guess what I did?
What'd you do?
Stood there awkwardly. I didn't know what to say.
Not even a thank you.
I did say thank you, but then I was just like stood there. You see, I come across as like kind of, extroverted, a bit chill here.
But you're more of an introvert.
I'm an introvert. Yeah. So like, I feel like it was like the first hurdle of this podcast thing, and I stumbled and fumbled so hard.
Were they complimentary though?
Yeah, man. They were like really you guys are jokes. They were
Lunchtime
really,
Heroes,
nice.
Man. They're my heroes.
They're performing at Spice Life on the 9th of August. Check them out there. It'll be great. Hopefully I can make it. I'd like to make it. But afterwards, me and Chi went for a cheeky little food thing.
For dinner.
And while we were waiting for our food, for the first time in 28 or 20, almost 29 years of life in London, behind us in the store, a kid maybe about 15 was in an altercation with two other kids.
Same age or?
Around the same age. And this kid pulled out it was the size of one of them big kitchen knives.
Oh my goodness. He's a sushi chef.
He was a sushi chef. He was going to make our food that day. It was exciting. But for some reason, I wasn't that scared. Chi was watching them.
Yeah. But
I was just asking Chi if he wanted curry sauce or barbecue sauce.
Wow, I can just imagine him in that sort of environment. He's not used to that. He's a good boy.
I'm not used to it either. It was the first time I'd seen it in my life.
But I feel like you're the type of person, right? When you see something like that, I think I'm the opposite. I think I'd be like Chi. I think I'd kind of freeze and just look at them attentively. Whereas I think you're the sort of person who, even if you haven't seen it before, you for some reason it just feels familiar to you. I don't know why. I don't know why I say that, but
I don't know what that means. But let's get into the episode.
This is the GrassTooth podcast.
First of all, we'd like to congratulate the winners of the Euros 2024. Espanol. Go. I thought it was a worthy victory. Thought they played very well. What are your thoughts on the match?
In terms of the match, to be honest, wow, it's really weird because it's so weird because obviously normally I'm the one that brings up football, but you brought up the Euros by yourself. That's kind of...
It's the first time I've actually been involved properly.
Really? So do you think this is the first time you genuinely watched the tournament from start to finish? Do you think?
No.
It's not the first time, but
it's
why?
Not the first
but
time.
You're talking about it a lot. Did you enjoy it or?
I think it's because I was forced to put money in it.
Of course.
I felt like I had to watch to see what was going on.
Fair enough. I thought the game. So I watched it. I watched it in Italy actually. The game was good. I thought England grew into the game at parts, and definitely in terms of the tournament, they started off horrendously, but they started getting a bit better and better. But ultimately, Spain they were just the best team on the day. They were the best team in the tournament, and they are worthy winners, man. They're a good team. I like what they're doing. So, and obviously our boy Lamine Yamal, 16-year-old, 17-year-old actually. He just turned 17.
Happy birthday to you.
What a guy, man. Obviously, he didn't do much in this game, but geez, man, big career, my bro. Big career.
I want to bring up something though, and it's kind of been flagged both in the Euros and the Copa America.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As soon as England lost that game, I was just scrolling through social media. I saw a lot of racist chatter.
Racisme.
Yeah, racisme. And it reminded me why I didn't support England the whole time. I was just like, even if these guys win, the people that they're winning it for, if it's not themselves, they're all actual wastemen.
Yeah.
They don't deserve it. Which was kind of mirrored because I saw there was a big scandal with the Copa America as well.
Enzo Fernandez.
Argentina on the way back.
My boy from Chelsea. I support a club that have a lot of racist incidents that have happened.
Right.
So he's not the first.
Yeah.
Our previous captain, leader, legend was did something a bit racist.
Who was that?
John Terry.
What did he get up to?
Just read into it, bro. He's just a
wow.
bit of a naughty
I'll have to
man.
look up some
And he's unfaithful as well, but that's a different story. But yeah, it's a bit sad, bro. And the England fans, to be honest, obviously we're not saying it's everyone, but there is a portion of the England fan group that are just awful fans. They're just awful people. It happened last year, not last year, in the last Euros. It was worse than the last Euros actually.
I remember.
When the three black guys missed the penalties, but also like the violence against the Italians. I don't know if you knew that after the game.
After the match, I saw that.
After the match, there was violence there. The way they trashed Wembley Stadium is just they're just I don't know. I can't think of a word.
It's awful.
Bad enough. It's just
actually
awful,
awful,
man. It's really bad.
How do you feel about you support a team that like has that kind of history to it, and like of course like the Football Association. I'm not saying they're doing all that they can, but they're trying to like work on these issues, these systemic issues. What does it feel like supporting a team like that as someone that's like not like white?
It's difficult.
Yeah,
it is very difficult. They've said this a lot actually. It's the same thing in France as well, from what I've read, in the sense that if you win the tournament for them, they're considered British. But if they don't do well, if they miss a penalty or whatever, they're considered an immigrant essentially. Right. I don't know. It's a bit of a tough one. It's the duality of like, I support this place because I grew up here, but understanding that there is that sort of underlying.
Did you grow up in Chelsea?
I grew up in Chelsea. Yeah.
When was that? I don't remember that.
I grew up in Chelsea, yeah.
Are you sure?
I grew up in Chelsea.
Like what ages?
Probably from like 11 months old to maybe like 20, yeah. I grew up in Chelsea, mate.
So all throughout school, you were coming in from Chelsea?
I was travelling from Chelsea,
okay.
My address was somewhere else, but I was actually travelling from Chelsea.
Your heart was in Chelsea?
No, my physical embodiment was in Chelsea. Yeah. So I grew up in Chelsea, guys.
Speaking of being in strange places that you're not supposed to be, maybe. You mentioned being in Italy when you watched the match.
I was in Italy, yes.
How was that? What did you get up to? I got a lot of strange messages in the group chat. I thought I'd get a FOMO from not going on this trip.
Yeah.
But then seeing what you guys were getting up to.
So, I mean, just to give you a bit of an insight into where we went. So we went to Naples. But we didn't stay in Naples. We went to Naples on the second day. We went to an island called Ischia. Beautiful place. Honestly, just beautiful. And the next day we went to Sorrento. I think Sorrento, it has this sort of serene beauty to it that I just can't really explain. And we had such a great time. We swam in like essentially it's a bit of a cove. On the sort of kind of near the seafront. Really nice place. It was beautiful. Great food and everything. It was a bit disastrous at times. So we forgot to book a ferry back from Ischia and had to stay over in Ischia, which was a bit troublesome. And then in Sorrento, got into a little bit of an accident. I don't want to broadcast it too much, but wasn't the best. Wasn't the best things that have happened there. But I've come to realize a few things. Right, and I want to cover this off with you and just get your opinion. Okay, firstly, I was today years old when I found out that Naples is the birthplace of pizza.
Right.
Did you know that?
Sort of.
What do you mean sort of? Tell me right now. What do you mean sort of?
I feel like it's one of those things that are like, you know what, when we had that like whole sandwich debate and we were like, what constitutes a sandwich? Like you could say the same thing about what constitutes a pizza.
What do you mean?
Like what constitutes a pizza, man?
Bruv, a dough base.
Yeah, so you need that margarita, that triple...
That tomato sauce and like
triple combo, that's it.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, fine, yeah, sure. Naples.
Okay, sorry. If it's not Naples, then where did it originate from then?
I would say a kebab's a type of pizza.
Oh my god.
Yeah? We're here now. What are we going to do about it? It's a calzone a type of pizza.
But what came first though? The pizza or the kebab or the calzone? Do you know?
Is the calzone a type of pizza?
I don't know. I haven't tried a calzone to make a judgment.
It's the same.
On that.
It's pretty much the same thing.
But again, it goes back to, okay. We're gonna segue into this debate, right? It's the same.
That's why I didn't want to go into it.
No, but it's the same debate I had about the hot dog, right? In terms of the structure, you're saying it's a sandwich, but I'm saying the hot dog is its own thing. I know in terms of the structure, you might label it in terms of technicalities as a.
So a pizza,
right?
Like Papa John, Domino. Pizza Hut.
Listen, don't insult authentic pizza.
Oh, I've been to Naples once, and now I know about the true Italian experience.
Bellissimo. Ciao bella. That's it, bro.
Grazie mille.
But so, what do you think? So, did you know that Naples created pizza? You knew that?
Yeah.
Did you actually, man?
What? Oh, as in, okay, no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I watched a reel recently that went into the history of pizza.
And it came from Naples.
Yeah, and they also said that bufala mozzarella is actually like made out of buffalo milk, which I learned about the whole like trade of how buffalo milk got to Naples. Apparently it's from India.
Oh wow. Indian roots in pizza.
I'm gonna say that now. Pizza, kind of Indian. Without us, you wouldn't be there. But apparently before that it was in like Peru or something. So maybe Peru, like
Peru
claims true.
Listen, forget the origin stories, right?
Okay,
what we know for sure, or what we're trying to establish here, is that pizza was born in Naples. And I was today's years. Oh my god,
No, you're today years old. You found something out. Tell us.
Yeah, that Naples was born.
Naples was born in pizza.
Pizza was born in Naples, right? And I had this thing of like, I just thought pizza was based in Italy. I mean, it is, right? But I just thought pizza was an Italian thing. In the same way that many people consider, football or cricket to be born from England, right? I just thought it was an Italian thing. I didn't realize it came from that particular place. And it made sense to me. It made sense to me because I've been to Italy before. I went to Tuscany and Florence a few years back, right? And I was excited because I had this idea that, Italy, the whole of Italy created pizza.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there. I'm going to have authentic Italian pizza. And I had it and it didn't hit the mark.
Right.
It was mid AF.
Yeah.
I remember eating it. I was just like, bruh, like this is dead. I prefer Domino's.
Right.
And then it clicked in my head, because it's not from Naples. Naples is the birthplace of pizza. And every single pizza place in Naples, their pizza just slaps so hard. It's disgusting how much it slaps. It slapped so much, right? That I now am looking at buying pizza ovens and I am going to create my own Neapolitan authentic pizza. And I might even open up a shop. Who knows? Papa John's. It's in the works, bro. It's in the works, yeah? Right. Yomino's. You've got something coming, bro.
You had two punchlines ready. You did that whole thing just for that. All right.
But I am seriously looking at pizza ovens. So if you've got any good choices, I'm happy for you. Any good options, let me know. Okay?
Can I get some like white pizzas and stuff?
Just like pure cheese pizzas.
I cannot have a tomato. So maybe put some pesto allergic or something.
You want some pesto? Yeah. For sure. I'll sort you out.
Right? I'm excited for this stage of your life, man.
When we get to 50k subscribers, all right,
we're gonna throw a pizza party.
We'll be forget a pizza party, right? I'm gonna do giveaways, pizza giveaways. Yeah, pizza giveaways.
Who wants your stale fucking pizza?
Because at that point, I'm gonna be a specialist. I'm gonna be a pizza chef. Okay, so we will do giveaways,
like deliveries to people's like doors and stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy a moped and I'm gonna drive authentic pieces to your house. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. But the other thing that I wanted to sort of go over, right? Nothing to do with Italy, more to do with a comment.
Right.
One of our good friends who went on this trip with us, he told me I was risk adverse.
Risk averse.
He told me I was risk adverse, right?
Averse.
And that risk adverse, yeah. Risk averse, yeah.
Averse, yeah.
Am I saying it right? Risk averse?
I think as in risk averse.
Risk averse, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm confused. What did I say?
As in, I heard risk adverse.
Oh no, risk averse.
Okay, fine.
Right,
okay,
risk averse. Yeah. He said this because so basically I declined to ride a scooter or a moped because I was worried.
Yeah.
So I said no to that.
Yeah.
And I refused to jump off cliffs or like rocks into the ocean.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm just not about that life.
Right.
It's just not me. Right.
Yeah.
And he told me I was risk averse. Right.
Yeah.
Is that just a polite way of saying I'm a pussy? Just say you. Say your piece.
I think it's as in. I don't know if you know about me. I'd say I'm even more risk averse.
Yeah, you're ultra risk averse. Yeah, you're super risk averse.
So are you politely calling me a pussy?
As in, I'll call you a pussy regardless of this.
Okay,
regardless of this distinction. But is he calling me a pussy? He is, right? Listen,
I wouldn't take it to heart, bro.
I don't take it to. The reason I don't take it to heart
sounds sensible to me.
No, So there's a bit of me that thinks it's sensible, but there's also a part of me that believes that I am a genuine pussy. Like, I didn't do these things despite having travel insurance. So I deep down, I think I'm a genuine scaredy cat. That's what I think. So I'm not offended, but I'm trying to understand from his perspective. I will ask him what he meant. And I'm not offended at all. It's calm. And he said it in a jokingly way. So I was like, okay, maybe I am risk adverse. Yeah. Risk averse.
I'd like to put out a statement. There's nothing wrong with being a pussy. Pussy is sensible. Thank you for attending our talk. And now it's time for the glass truth.
The Glass Truth. Making sense of nonsense.
It's the time for the glass truth. We look at things in a deep way, very, very deep, intimately, forcibly. We look at things deeply, okay? And these are important things, significant things that have happened in our world, and we talk about them because they're authentic, they're real, they've happened.
The Glass Truth, your number one news source, your new number one.
Forget BBC, forget ITV. Come here. This is what we do. What do you have for us this week?
Got something a bit hot, like the weather today. Yes, spicy news. We keep coming back to the spice. I don't know why.
We're a pair of spicy guys.
We are. We are. High school students in Japan taken to hospital after eating super spicy crisps.
You must be a risk adverse, yeah.
I'm actually going to beat you to death. More than a dozen students have been taken to hospital after they became ill from eating extremely spicy crisps, reportedly given out by a fellow pupil for fun, officials in Japan have said. All those taken ill are believed to have been conscious and to have had minor symptoms.
Okay.
Around 30 students have been eating the extremely spicy chips labelled 18 plus curry chips, brought to the school by one of the students. The company that makes the snack, Isoyama Corp, said in a statement on Wednesday it apologized for any inconvenience to customers and sincerely wished for the swift recovery of those who have reported feeling unwell. What are your thoughts on this? Because I remember you bringing up in a previous Glass Truth the banning of the super spicy noodles in, was it Denmark?
It's in Denmark, yeah.
And what do you think about this now?
What do you mean? Did you, like, who do I support? Or
yeah.
I mean, I think it just. I mean, I understand in terms of what you come across in the media. I understand that the company has to apologize, but deep down, why do they have to apologize? What have they done wrong? What exactly have they done wrong?
What do you think about the name? I think what got me about this article was the nickname the crisps had got.
The 18 plus?
18 plus curry chips.
Was that what the chips are called on the label, or is it just a name?
It's just a name that's been, like a nickname that's been given. Right. What do you think about bringing in a age restriction for like super spicy stuff like these noodles? Would you be happier if Denmark had imposed an age restriction?
I'd be happy if Denmark just said it's not our fault, or the noodles said it's not our fault. Sell our shit in your stores.
Whoa. I didn't know you were such a libertarian.
They sold spicy stuff. People are aware that it's spicy. If you can't handle spice, don't do it. Or if you can handle spice, but you're just trying to test yourself, do it in a safe environment. No? No. Sorry, is there too much spice in that? Too much spice in that,
it was too much for me to handle. This is a spicy Glass Truth right now. I agree.
Okay.
I do agree.
I feel like there's a caveat.
There isn't a caveat. I feel like just sort yourselves out, kids. Why are you eating spicy stuff? Like, I mean, Japan, like famously known for like having super like subtle kind of food palettes.
For sure.
Apart from the wasabi, which is...
Oh, the wasabi's a killer.
Yeah. But it's a whole different kind of, flavor. If you can't hack it, don't back it.
But you know so I know you said the crisps were given like a sort of a nickname. Like a nickname of the 18 plus curry chips or whatever, right? But in terms of the actual packaging and the actual selling of it, how was it sold? Was it sold as like a... Because, for example, you know, the super spicy noodles that Denmark banned.
Oh, it is on the... Is it on the cover? It is on the cover.
So it is on the cover?
Yeah.
So they've done their job of advertising it as like, this is so
This
spicy
is
that we're
dangerous.
going to put an age restriction on it. Even if it's a joke, we're going to put it on there. You know, they've done that. They've done their job in the same way that the spicy Korean
But
noodles
do you
have
not
done their
think
job.
this kind of marketing? Okay, I'm playing a bit of devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But this kind of marketing is exactly what would
Would
attract.
entice stupid young kids.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it does, and that's part of business. But they've done their job, in my opinion. And if you know for a fact that you can't handle spice, if you know that you don't like driving mopeds and scooters, right? And if don't fall under the pressure. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Don't fall under the pressure. Just don't eat it. Know yourself.
Know yourself.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Okay. That was good.
Thank you.
I'm glad we got that message across to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Make of that what you will.
Mm.
Okay? GLASSTRUTH, just for you. And now something closer to us.
Okay.
So it's summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything big that happens in Scotland during the summer? Every
In the
summer.
summer. Something big that happened in Scotland.
Something major for like the arts kind of scene.
The art scene. Oh, is it like a festival? Like a film
Edinburgh
festival? The Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Yeah.
Is happening in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
One hotel has made headlines because it's looking to hire a BANTER merchant to entertain guests during the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Okay.
So what they're doing is they want applicants to send in a 60-second video explaining why they're the right person to get guests in the mood for a day of laughter, music, and leaflet dodging on the Royal Mile.
What's leaflet?
So like on the streets, like everyone there will be giving you leaflets to their shows, being like, "Oh, come and see me here, come and see me here."
Okay.
And a lot of it is just like, "No, I'm trying to go to this pub, so I'm trying to get wasted."
Right.
So I read this, and I was like, you know who'd make a great banter merchant? One of the most banterous people I know. YONNY.
I support Manchester United.
There you go. You see, this is the kind of material that they are looking for. So as a GlassTooth exclusive, we're going to film YONNY's 60-second application right now. Go for it, YONNY.
So, one second. So let me just clarify what this banter
Basically
a jest.
a jester.
A jester.
Yeah.
Basically, they just want a jester.
Yeah.
They just want a clown.
Yeah.
Someone who says, "Oh, like, is it a bit?" Describe it again. What's the roles and responsibilities of this?
Someone to get people ready for a day of laughter, music, and leaflet dodging. You have to leave guests in stitches. You need to be so funny their sides hurt.
And I have to explain why it'd be good for that.
No, you're gonna just.
I'm just gonna give a demonstration.
Yeah, I'm gonna act it out. I'm gonna come into the hotel. You're gonna be at the reception.
Yeah.
And you're gonna. I need to be laughing.
Okay.
I need to be dying laughing.
And
at the end
just
of this.
to confirm, the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. What sort of is it? Comedians?
There's comedians. There's
so I have to.
music.
Oh, I'm sort of like the
there's
person
plays.
sort
There's
of
experimental plays.
I'm hosting.
Yeah. You're just.
Okay.
You're working at a hotel where people after a day of that or before a day of that, they'll see you. Yeah. So I'm going to check into your hotel.
Okay.
Hi there. I've booked a room here.
Hey. Hey. Do you like banter? Do you like fun?
Sorry, I just want to check in.
No. You're not allowed to check in.
Oh, why is that?
Because you look miserable. And I feel like you need a laugh.
Okay.
What are you going through in life?
What am I going through?
What are you going through in life? Are you happy?
So I've just had a lot of bad stuff. I got fired from work.
Okay.
My whole family's told me they don't like me.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to get away from everything.
Sure.
So I thought I'd come up to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why I'm here.
That sucks. Shit, I can't help you there, mate. But we have some great. We've got some. Mate, in all honesty, I don't know anyone who can help you today. None of these guys are as funny to make you escape the troubles that you're going through right now. I personally think find another job. Find another job and talk to your family about this. Because, like, no one's going to make you crack a smile today. Come join us, Ed, yeah? French Festival. Thank you.
I thought that was really good, man.
I'm a realist.
We're going to send that in. I'm going to clip that and I'm going to send it in. And if you get an email back, you're welcome.
I'm here for you, Edinburgh.
Yeah. And that is the glass truth. I thought we had like a bit of a two-pronged glass truth. Thought we'd go for a bit of a two-pronged GLASSTOOTH as well for our final segment. This is the final segment. But we have a bit of fun, you know, just end it on a bit of a lighter note.
The best things come in pairs.
Like, give me some examples.
Salt and pepper.
There you go. Yeah. So I think we'll start off light and then we'll go for something a bit heavier.
Light and fluffy.
Light and fluffy? It's not too fluffy. Not too light. But nice and light.
Okay.
I like ethical dilemmas. That's my jam. Give me like a situation I like to think about it and see what I would do. A friend of ours brought in a game called the Dilemmas game. Were you there for that?
I remember hearing about it, but I'm not quite sure if I was there.
Yeah, so it'd be like a card game where we sit around during like a gathering, get together, and they'd read like an ethical dilemma and say, what would you do in this situation? And whoever has the best response according to the person who asked the question.
Oh, I do remember playing this. Playing this. Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff. That's from the School of Life, which is, or was, I don't know if they're still active anymore, a great channel on YouTube. So I've got a few ethical dilemmas and I just want to hear your thoughts.
Sure.
We'll start off with a bit of a general kind of one, just to ease you into it.
Is this kind of like an agony aunt type thingy?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
Okay.
You go to a house of two very good friends. You've known them all your life.
Yeah.
But they've always looked super young. Even though you have aged, they've always looked super young.
But you're the same age?
You're the same age.
Okay.
And they tell you their secret. They say, we've got a well in our back garden. And when we drink from that water, just drink it once and you'll have eternal life, eternal youth and life.
Okay.
And they say, this is your one chance to drink from it. Are you doing it?
I think I would, yeah.
You'd want eternal life and eternal youth?
I think I would, yeah.
Really?
I think I
just knowing that there's no
So
end.
It's eternal. But if I'm looking crusty.
Yeah.
So, okay, the eternal life bit is the thing that's kind of...
Yeah, obviously. That's obviously
the main thing. Yeah, that's the tough one. Eternal youth is nice.
Right.
But eternal... I've always had this. I've always had this thing, right? I'm petrified of death. But does the opposite thing, would that give me joy? Fine. I mean, now that I'm stressing the idea of having eternal, like basically morality, like you're basically
mortality.
Immortal. You're basically immortal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want that. I think it's the pain of seeing friends and loved ones ascend from this earth.
Yeah.
But you can't. I don't think that's worth it. So I'd say.
So it's not just that. Even past that, like give it like 200, 300 years. I feel like you just stop caring because like you're just used to people just coming and going.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
Even beyond that, 1,000 years, like do you just want to be bored for 1,000 years? Like just no.
But what if you're good at finding things you're interested in, like new things, and just you keep doing them?
Yeah.
Because they say life is too short.
Do you feel like you could find enough interesting things and things to be interested in? Like, I think forever.
Maybe not myself, but people with ADHD probably would. No?
I'm happy. Maybe they'll have a different answer. And what about when all of humanity is gone?
Oh, that is true.
You're still going to be sticking around? Maybe your two friends that drank from the well.
So I am unable to die. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've got my two friends who are there.
Yeah.
But maybe what can you do? They can't procreate with them, or maybe you can. I don't know.
Ooh. Are you doing it?
I'm going to say no. No, I'm not. No.
That's going to be a no from Yonny.
Yeah.
I'd agree. I probably wouldn't drink it either.
That's tough.
Okay. We'll move on to situation number 2. Your next door neighbor, you keep hearing yelps of pain from next door. Your next door neighbor has got a dog, and you suspect that the dog is being beaten. You take the dog because you see that there's like marks and wounds and stuff, and you hide the dog. And your next door neighbor comes and knocks on your door and asking if you've seen his dog. What are you doing?
I'll say I've eaten it.
That's a really good response. What can he say to that? He could probably call the police on you.
Yeah.
But then you can do it Uno reverse.
So, there's no evidence of him actually... Like, you haven't seen him actually beat the dog. You're suspecting that he's beating the dog. Is there anyone else in that house?
Just him.
Just him and the dog. Okay, so it's not as if he's beating up his partner or someone else. And what if the dog's beating up the guy? Can that not be a thing that I've had? That
you turn back around and the dog pounces on you.
Yeah, the dog just has boxing gloves. Yeah. Okay. Let's say so you're not confirming that he actually beat the dog. No. But the dog has marks.
Yeah. And bruises.
I would say to him, listen, at this point, I'd be very transparent with him. Okay? I'm going to sit him down and I'll say, mate, I do have your dog, yeah. I do have your dog. And he'll probably ask why. I'm going to do a bit of improv now.
Yeah,
so if Edinburgh Fringe Festival, you're watching, watch this. This is proper banter right here. This is proper improv, okay?
Pet abuse. This is the banter.
I'd be like, listen, mate, I've got your dog. And you'd be like, why? Why do you have my dog?
Why do you have your dog, bro? My dog. Why do you have it?
Why do I have your dog?
Why do you have your dog?
I've been hearing groans and moans. And your dog has marks. Little Timmy has marks all over his face. Tell me right now, did the dog beat you up? Or are you beating the dog up?
I'm beating the dog up.
You're beating the dog up?
Yeah.
At that point, what I'd do is I'd punch you in the face.
Why? It's my dog.
Huh?
It's my dog.
You don't have the right to beat up your own dog.
Why?
You can't beat up your own dog.
Why not?
Because that's abuse.
You beat your kids. I don't say anything.
Well, you shouldn't be beating your kids, but I don't say anything, yeah.
No, but you beat your kids.
I don't have kids.
Just go with it, man.
Oh, okay, sorry. So I forgot we're still in improv. Yeah, I beat them up. Yeah, I beat them up. It's because they're not good enough.
Same with my dog.
No.
I keep trying to make it do tricks and it won't. We're going to move on to the next situation. Good Lord.
Can we do everything in improv from now on?
100, bro.
This is all. That's what it's about, right?
Of course.
Okay.
This one's a bit of a tough one.
Okay.
And it'll take some explaining. You have a significant other, right? Let's say you're a prince, and it's been forbidden because you're going to marry a princess from another state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's been forbidden for you to get into any relationships.
From someone from that state?
No, from your own kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you find your significant other, your current one. She's a lowly maid.
Commoner.
Yeah. A commoner. And you form a relationship. And your dad, the king, is not a fan. He's going to send her to her death. But the way this goes is he puts her in this big arena. And the arena has 2 doors.
Oh, okay.
Behind one door, there is... Tell me some, fit guy.
Ian Somerhalder.
Behind one door, there's Ian Somerhalder. Behind the other, there's a tiger. And whichever door she chooses, she will spend,
the rest of her life.
Yeah. Now you, through your talking to people...
Sure.
Find out who's behind what door.
So I know who's
yeah, which door.
Right, okay.
Now, what would you go and tell your significant other?
Holy crap. Holy crap. Let me just say before this, before I'm going to answer this question, right?
Yeah.
This theoretical question. But before that, I want to do a bit of improv. I'm going to talk to my dad.
Okay.
I'm going to, oi, mate.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm Cockney.
Sure.
Oh, mate, what you doing?
Excuse me, son.
Huh?
Excuse me.
How dare you, mate?
How dare I what?
I want to marry her.
No, it's forbidden.
I want to marry her.
All of our life, those who came before us have married into royalty.
I don't care.
This is forbidden.
I don't care.
Then we will feed you to the tigers, my son.
All right, sorry. Okay, going back to the question. Oh man, this is tough. I mean, to be honest, listen, I'm a good person, right? I don't want to send someone to a death. I think this is a very. Oh wow, I've just literally contradicted myself there. I've really contradicted myself there.
Why?
I was gonna say I wouldn't send someone to their death.
Yeah.
But then what I would do is I'd get her to go with Ian Somerhalder, and then I'd kill Ian Somerhalder.
Yeah, you see?
Can I do that?
No.
I can't kill Ian Somerhalder.
No.
So she just has to stay with Ian Somerhalder.
Yeah.
Or the tiger just.
Yeah.
What kind of tiger is it?
It's a hungry tiger. It's at the point of like starving that it's still got its power
to kill,
but it hasn't eaten in a while.
This is not a nice question.
This is based off of a short story called The Lady or the Tiger by Frank Stockton. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was intriguing.
It is very intriguing. I think, listen, ultimately, like, I just don't feel comfortable sending someone to their death. That's not what I do.
Oh, it's not what you do?
No, it's not what I do, yeah. So I think ultimately, with deep regret, with a lot of anger, mostly directed towards my father. I'll have words with him after. Yeah. I'd send her to Ian Somerhalder. But what I will say is, I'd say, Ian, mate, come over here. All right.
Why?
You don't do anything with her. All right.
She's with Ian Somerhalder, bitch.
Huh?
I do whatever the fuck I want.
I will kill you then. I said I'm gonna wait for my father to ascend, and I will take her back. All right.
I've got a question. Do you feel if the tables were turned, your girlfriend would say the same thing?
Oh my lord! I feel like she'd feed me to the tigers.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you know.
But who would the female? Who would the? Who
you
would the
tell
lady?
me, bro.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say.
That's what I thought. I've got a couple. No, I'm not gonna say anything.
If I talk, I would be in trouble.
Hope you enjoyed that part of the GLASSTRUTH.
That was really enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're getting on to segment 2. The more violent side of it.
Oh yes.
This is a Royal Rumble. Are you a fan of the Royal Rumble?
I am. I'm a fan of the Royal Rumble. Yeah.
So I was perusing the internet, and I found some lists.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a Royal Rumble style last man standing or last song standing. Because this is, I found a couple of lists that listed the worst or the most annoying songs of all time.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of those songs, I don't mind. I'm like, it's an alright song. I don't think it's annoying or one of the worst in all of history. So we're gonna go through them one by one. It's gonna be like a this or that type thing.
Yeah, and I knock one out.
You knock one out. What?
Improv.
Okay. All right. Are you
so
ready?
I knock out the one that I don't want to.
So basically, one of these songs will be saved, officially saved on the GrassTooth podcast, will be saved from the worst songs list.
Okay.
It will officially no longer be a terrible song.
Right, got you.
We're going to save one.
Got you. One of these are graduating.
It's called Royal Rumble, Sing for Your Life.
Okay.
We're starting off with, I feel like there's a couple of, maybe like, these are ones that I picked out that I know. Doesn't mean you'll know them.
Hopefully I know them. Yeah. Hopefully.
I hope so too. We're starting off with Blue Dabba Dee by Eiffel 65. You know it?
I do know it.
Okay. Are you ready? Blue Dabba Dee, Eiffel 65, or Friday by Rebecca Black.
Loki, shall I tell you what? I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
I actually didn't mind Friday that much. I actually did not mind it at all.
Sitting in the front seat, kicking in the back seat. Yeah?
It's Friday.
Yeah.
So, I actually didn't mind it at all.
So you're going with Friday?
I said I hated the song because everyone else was hating it.
Right.
But deep down, I was like, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
And it is Friday today.
It is Friday.
It's actually Friday today.
So we're going with Friday?
Yeah, I'll say Friday, yeah.
Okay. Friday, Rebecca Black, or The Cheeky Song by the Cheeky Girls.
Cheeky. How does it go again?
We are the Cheeky,
Cheeky
Girls.
Girls. I like that song. Sometimes I play that, actually. I do like that. Back in the day, I used to play that. I'm going to say We Are the Cheeky Girls.
Wow, you're going with The Cheeky Song by the Cheeky Girls.
Yeah.
The Cheeky Song by the Cheeky Girls. Or Barbie Girl by Aqua.
Nah, the cheeky girls.
Sticking with the cheeky
girls.
Sticking
with the cheeky girls, man.
The Cheeky Song by Cheeky Girls. Or Jenny from the Block by Jennifer Lopez.
I'm in a bit of a dilemma here. It's a bit of a sticky one for me because I don't mind the song personally, the Jenny from the Block.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm a fan of Jenny. What's the name again?
Jenny Lopez.
Jenny Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
I've heard some not so good stuff about Jennifer Lopez, and I don't know.
Should we not separate the art from the artist?
We should.
Should we?
You're right. We should.
I like Get Right.
Oh, Jenny Lopez. Yeah, if we separate it, then let's keep Jenny from the Block. I actually don't mind Jenny from the Block.
Jenny from the Block, Jennifer Lopez, or Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams.
Can you sing that for me?
Like, it's one of those songs that, like...
Just sing it for me.
Everything I do it for you. Yeah. That's all you're getting.
Is that all I'm getting?
Yeah, that's all you're getting.
I feel like I've heard that song from somewhere.
It's like one of those songs that's like in all the like at the end of every like cheesy 90s or 80s movie. I don't know if it's 80s, 90s movie, like action movie when the hero's coming back to the girl. And they like start kissing and hugging and stuff. Con Air. I think it's at the end of Con Air.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, but which one's better?
I'm gonna save it.
Everything I do it for you.
Even if I can't remember or don't know the song,
you're just gonna go with it.
I'm gonna go with it, bro.
I'm sick of Jenny.
Just because of the story of what you said.
Everything I do it for you by Bryan Adams, or Teletubbies Say Eh-Oh by Teletubbies.
The theme song.
Yep.
No, the Teletubbies can get out of here.
You're not having it.
I'm not having it.
Okay.
Keep Bryan Adams.
Everything I do it for you by Bryan Adams, or Earth Song by Michael Jackson.
What's the Earth song? I mean, just of that alone, I'll keep Bryan Adams.
Bro, I could be the next mic check. So wait, you're keeping Bryan Adams?
I'll keep Bryan Adams, yeah.
I didn't do it justice. Everything I do it for you, Bryan Adams. Or Can We Fix It by Bob the Builder.
So Can We Fix It is a bit of a banger.
Yeah. Bob the Builder.
Can we fix it?
Bob the Builder.
Yes, we can. Keep it.
Can We Fix It by Bob the Builder, or Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice?
Bob the Builder, man.
Yeah. Can We Fix It, Bob the Builder, or I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston? This is on like worst and most annoying songs of all time.
Why is that on the? I like that song.
There's a couple like Earth Song. I don't think should be on here at all. But
that Whitney Houston song is a banger.
Yeah.
We're keeping Whitney Houston, bro.
Okay. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, or Mysterious Girl by Peter Andre.
Mysterious girl, put your body next to
mine. Baby girl.
That is kind of annoying, actually. Keep Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston's a classic, man.
I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, or I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Sing it.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
That's a banger. That is a banger. Because you play them in different sort of situations, right?
Yeah. What situation would you play I'm Too Sexy? Huh?
Just before I'm about to go out. Spray a bit of cologne. Put on a nice fit.
Yeah.
I'm Too Sexy. Yeah. I'm inclined to keep Whitney Houston for now.
Okay.
But it's a tough one.
I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, or Dirty by Christina Aguilera.
Can you sing that one for me, please?
I'm not singing all these songs.
I don't know it.
Okay?
I don't know it.
Yes, you do.
I don't know it.
It's about time for my arrival.
I actually don't know it.
Sweating, dripping all over my body. Gonna get dirty.
We'll keep Whitney Houston.
I'm so sorry, Christina. I've not done any justice to your voice.
That was awful.
With our rendition. So we're sticking with Whitney.
We're sticking with Whitney.
I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston, or Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen.
So that's another one. I don't mind the song personally.
I love the song.
I love the song. Yeah, I actually really liked it.
There's a lot of these that I don't mind.
I'm going to give, I think just for pure recognition, I'm going to say Carly Rae Jepsen.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good song, bro.
Now, Call Me Maybe, Carly Rae Jepsen. Or Hello by Lionel Richie.
Come on, bro.
Okay, I know.
You know, innit?
I saw it on the list, and I was
Listen.
like, is there anything that's gonna beat it?
It's the creepiest music video you've ever seen in your life. If you haven't watched the music video, go and watch it. Genuinely skin-crawlingly creepy. But the song is an absolute banger. So yeah, we'll keep it.
Hello by Lionel Richie, or My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas.
People say these songs are annoying.
Yeah, man.
Crazy. I mean, we're sticking with Lionel Richie, bro.
Okay. Lionel. Like Lionel mess with Lionel.
Lionel Richie?
I'm saying Lionel. Lionel Richie, Hello, or The Macarena by Los Del Rio.
See, that song is a bit annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. But it's a good song, but it's a bit annoying. So I'm going to stick with Lionel Richie.
you know that song's about like a promiscuous, unfaithful lady
Is it?
called Macarena.
Let's go with Macarena. Nah, I'm joking. We'll stay with Lionel Richie.
Okay, Hello Lionel Richie, or Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men.
Where did you get this list from?
I found lists.
These are good songs, man.
But like a couple of these songs. So Macarena, Who Let the Dogs Out, and the next one, they featured on a lot of these lists.
Really?
Like multiple lists they featured on.
Is it because they're sort of cult classics, maybe? Like,
I don't think I think they're seen as like novelty songs.
right? Okay.
But they don't, like, people just dismiss them.
Dismiss
and
them.
don't really like.
Okay, got you. Because they're too popular. Maybe they're too famous.
Yeah.
We'll stick with Hello.
Okay. Hello by Lionel Richie, or My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Oh, that's another good song. It's a very painful. It's a very.
It's a
painful
Royal
decision.
Rumble, bro.
It is a
It's
Royal
violent.
Rumble. It
I
is a
told
Royal
you, I
Rumble.
warned you.
It is very violent. That's a great film.
Remember
as well.
what you're doing. You're saving one of these songs.
I know. I'm sorry, but I have to stay with my guy.
Okay. Hello, Lionel Richie.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have
Hello,
to.
Lionel Richie, or Mambo No. 5 by Lou Bega.
Sing that for me.
Oh, sing that for me. I've never heard it before.
Sing that for me, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lionel Richie. That is annoying.
By my side.
Lionel Richie.
Okay. Is that good singing?
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Hello, Lionel Richie, or You're Beautiful by James Blunt. Wet wipe.
Oh, fucking love that song. You're beautiful. It's true.
It's such a you song.
Oh, it is such a me song. Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is violent. This is disgusting. I hate you with every sinew in my body. Like, it's just.
I'm doing these songs a favor. I gave them a chance.
We're gonna
to escape their cycles of abuse, like that dog next door.
We're gonna stick with Lionel Richie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Lionel Richie, or Wannabe by the Spice Girls.
Again, it's a good song. Again.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want.
Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. I really like it.
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, mate.
I should have saved him for later. Hello by Lionel Richie, or Believe by Cher.
Can't quite remember how that goes.
Do you believe in love after love?
I'm sorry, it's gonna be Lionel Richie.
All that, and you say no to Cher.
It's gonna be Lionel
That's
Richie.
wild. Hello, Lionel Richie. This is the second last one. Or Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, he sings.
As in, it was like one hit song that he did.
Sing it.
He just wants to party all the time, party all the time.
Never heard of it. Just we're keeping Lionel Richie, bro. I think the last one will still be Lionel Richie now. Or have you picked the juicy one for the end?
Hello by Lionel Richie, or The Thong Song by Cisco.
I don't know.
You don't know the Thong Song?
Sing it.
Shut up.
I genuinely don't know it.
I'm sorry to all listeners of music about what I've done here.
I genuinely don't know it.
I gave him so much power, and he's just abused it.
How have I abused it? I picked the best song in that list.
But like, you don't even know the Thong Song. How do you not know the Thong
Well,
Song?
can you sing it for me then, please? Sorry, it brings me back. I don't know titles. I normally know the songs, but I don't know the titles.
That thong, the thong, thong, thong. No? Love it when your body go. Baby, make your booty go.
Lionel Richie, man.
Wild. Okay.
Lionel
I
Richie.
think we've got a car ride coming up, and I'm going to be playing a lot of these songs for you.
Please do.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about how this turned out. Hello by Lionel Richie. You are no longer a bad song. Officially on the GrassTooth podcast. What song would you have picked? Let us know. Which song would you have saved?
Crazy Frog?
Ooh, that would have been a good one. Definitely would have made it out.
Definitely would have made it out. Would have been gone first round.
That is actually one of the most annoying songs. If anyone listens to that, like, unironically...
Oh, my goodness.
What's wrong with you? I went to a Pizza Go-Go once, and it's a memory that stuck with me. I don't know why. There was a guy making a pizza for me, and I was stood there waiting. And he was listening to music on his phone. And he was listening to Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. And I was like 12 or 13 at the time. And he was like kind of dancing to it while he was making my pizza. And he turned to me, like this big, bulky, like Eastern European kind of guy, turned to me and goes, "Do you like to party all the time?" And I was like, "Bro, I'm 12. What do you mean?"
Should have just said yes.
What was that?
Should have just said yes.
I like to party sometimes.